Hey, what's up? It's Dominic D'Angelo. I'm of adfreeshows.com, SEScoops.com, and brassringmedia.com. Check it out. Hey, guess what else you're checking out? You're checking out Rumor and Innuendo. That's with me and Robert Karplis, WE Creative _ish. Robert, how are you? Welcome back.
Where was I? Didn't we not do a show yesterday?
We did. You didn't. We did.
You said you weren't doing the show yesterday, dude.
I didn't show.
I'm begging. I am begging.
Yes.
Didn't even let me know. I would have been able to join. I was sitting here doing nothing.
I thought you were Rosh Hashanah.
I was Rosh Hashanah, and then I would have been able to hop on and see whatever the hell that is on your face. How did the mustache get creepier?
Did it? I don't know.
Are you just trying to play into Cornette's hands?
No. Well, look, I guess I kind of did. I made a thumbnail that's really weird looking, so. And it was focused on that clip too, anyway. So I'm sure
you look like if Dax was very, very sick.
You know what? I was called Road Dog called me the Dollar Tree Dax. So all ties together. Dollar Tree Dax. Triple E. Let's say hi to some folks in the chat. Triple E says, "What's up? Are we in a timeline of Dom going live? NXT triggers TNA to invade the main event and save Oba from losing the NXT title." Marvel Zombies 4-episode special. Highly recommend. It's great. Marvel Zombies. I never got into Marvel Zombies.
I don't know. Is that a game or a show?
It was a comic series where all the Marvel superheroes are zombies or something.
Ah, okay.
Never got into that. I don't want to see my heroes as zombies. Willie Thornbrew. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. About to lose control of the anticipation for
Tony. I gotta go get myself a cup of coffee. I'm gonna step away for a moment.
Go for it. Underwhelming announcement.
Unrelated to Willie Thornbrew's note right there. But I just realized I'm due for another cup of coffee, and I'm quite ebullient about my cup of coffee, and I have no desire to hide it.
That's good. Hey, how do you drink your coffee? Black? Do you cream sugar? What is it? Dark roast?
Black coffee.
That's how I do it too most times.
Oh, and I'm busting out a special mug for today.
I like how you completely darken yourself out just so you can pour coffee.
Well, because there's nothing more disorienting, and you'd know this if you're on a lot of corporate videos of the like someone's like clearly walking around, and it looks like it's like hidden cam footage of like one of those paranormal activity or found footage thing,
or Blair Witch Project, the classic.
No, that's not a classic. That was made by people from the University of Central Florida, and this is purely a Gator.
Oh, they were UCF Knights?
They were UCF. Well, my wife's a UCF Knight, so I guess I can't go that. I can't be that mad.
Marty's mad. Marty's mad.
He's not mad. He's just so excited, and he can't hide it.
Oh, man. Does that mean I got to play it? If Dom really wants to do something to Cornette to talk about, he can cover himself in some grease and oil. Man. He did make an oil reference to me. I don't know if taking jabs at my Italian heritage. Oh, wait. We got some stuff to cover, though, Robert. We got plenty of stuff to cover. Not just Dynamite, as a matter of fact. We have a lot more. And that includes John Cena will be taking on AJ Styles at WWE Crown Jewel in Perth. Did you get to hear any of that, Robert? Probably not.
No, sorry. My other co-host needed attention at the moment.
It's okay.
He went to the groomer yesterday. He's all out of sorts.
He does look sharp, though.
But I do have my special AEW mug. The It's Dope mug from the Wrestle Roast days.
Wow.
Because that was our fun fact about this. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee.
Fill me in on the history of that. I don't know. I'm not aware.
Scott Chaplin used to refer to everything as it's dope.
Oh.
It was either it's dope or it stinks. So anything good was it's dope. Anything that was bad was it stinks. And every episode of Dynamite, every match, no matter how crappy dude, it's dope. So I made the It's Dope logo and went to go put it up on our friends at Pro Wrestling Tees, and they rejected it because at the time they were not doing any parody shirts related to AEW.
Wow.
They did not want to upset the 800-pound gorilla. So it's available on one of these there was another site that prints a bunch of stuff. And not only did they make shirts, they do you want to make a mug? And I'm like, you know what? I would love to have a Wrestle Roasts It's Dope coffee mug.
There you go. Well, that is dope. I tell you what, Scott really went off the reservation during your Patreon review of WrestlePalooza and AEW. I tell you, somebody that's really in the bag for all AEW content, Scott Chaplin that day. Holy smokes.
I will continue to point out. People like to think that I'm the WWE homer. Like 4 of my best friends in wrestling all work in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
I would love nothing more than for AEW to be a wild success. 4. Sorry, I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna add QT Marshall to that list. I think we've formed a gentlemanly bond.
How about that?
Generally, my feedback when it comes to AEW is things that are good that can be done better.
Mm-hmm.
And when we Scott and I talked pretty in depth about the All Out show. And at no point was I saying Kyle Fletcher is not a big star. I think Kyle Fletcher is tremendous. I've been saying this for a long, long time now. I used to complain when he was part of New Japan and they would bring him in.
Yeah.
With those special and those 6-mans. And I'm like, this dude is a friggin' star. It stinks that he then goes back to his company and we don't get to see him every week. My issue was, the Lesnar Cena match wasn't great, but it got a ton of eyeballs on it. And it's kind of like a guy like Kyle Fletcher deserves to have a ton of eyeballs on him.
For sure. Definitely.
And if AEW was doing more to do that, that would be better. But I think they're gonna stop that downward trajectory of ratings, because tonight they are in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Vicksburgs.
That's right. That's right. Gorgeous Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at the Pete, where the Pitt Panthers play basketball.
Home of the Boss Vic Koss.
Ooh,
I will keep doing that thing you do references until this episode is over.
Oh, okay. No wonder I wasn't getting. I never seen that thing you do.
Dude, they're the greatest band from Erie, PA.
Are they from Erie?
How have you never seen that? Hold on. The show is ground to a halt. Wow. I apologize for anyone that's tuning in and listening. Those of you in the comments wondering where your action figures are, you can wait a minute. What I want to do, how have you never seen that thing you do and you live in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I have. I don't know. I just have.
Dude, it is a cinematic classic. I think literally just
Tom Hanks. What? Is that the one
written and directed by Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Music in part by him and one of the members of Fountains of Wayne.
All right. I guess that's a thing I should do, is see that thing you do.
You absolutely should see that thing you do. Great Kevin Pollak moments in that movie.
Kevin Pollak.
Dude, there's a lot to digest in how great Wrestling Old Head wins by just saying it's a line from the movie. You're not going to understand it, but Dom fell down. It's a Chad fell down. Chad, played by Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh, okay.
Of Boiler Room and Scientology fame.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, Chad. Giovanni Ribisi. Hey, speaking of movies, though, Robert, before we dive
in, pull it back. I want to see how you're going to get us back on the road. We're like 9 minutes in. We've gone totally off the reservation.
Before we dive into Dynamite, what do you think about the announcement of a Macho Man Randy Savage biopic, helmed by Kenan Thompson, of all people? Saturday Night
Live. Number one, I love that Kenan is a wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about how, I guess, Savage was on all that, or yeah. So they met. Like, cool, makes total sense. Love it. No one's going to do a better Savage than Soder.
It's true.
And part of my trepidation is that the script that they're working off of, one of the writers of it was Lanny Poffo, which means the entire thing was written in iambic pentameter.
Ooh.
And it's also about a very talented man with an extremely large intellect, and his brother, the Macho Man.
If it's like a Shakespearean Randy Savage biopic, I'm all for it.
Yes. I love that there was a video that was shared with me today of Mr. Lanny Poffo in a car, and from the angle, he looks like when the villain in The Mask puts the mask on.
Uh-huh.
And I like Lanny. Lanny, we were Facebook friends. He was always one of those where he'll just post like, wishing you many happy returns on your birthday, Robert. I'm like, that's great. Thanks, genius. You can't beat that. But I don't know if you watched the Savage documentary that got done that my co-host Mike Lawrence was a part of. It was A&E had done it.
Oh no!
And people got very mad about it. Mm-hmm. But part of it is there are a number of aspects of Savage's life that were not great.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff with Liz that used to just kind of be, haha, he's just paranoid. And then his things about like locking her in closets for real and creating this very fear-based environment for her as a spouse. Some of the allegations and things that went on with him and Gorgeous George. It does sound like Randy ultimately found peace later in life. He married his high school sweetheart. He was kind of living a great life outside of the wrestling bubble. And it is sad that he never got the true goodbye that he deserved. You know, it sucks that Warrior did and he didn't.
Right.
And then Wrestling Old Head says, is this where we get Hemsworth as Hulk Hogan? Yeah, it's a shame that movie never came to fruition. Man. The Hogan movie they were making, because now it has a happy ending.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well,
no, and that it ends with the sex tape, so you get a happy ending.
Okay.
And I'm not we don't celebrate people's deaths here on AEW. Wrestling Old Head says Happy Gilmore's Christopher McDonald could play a great Vince McMahon.
That's true.
No.
You don't think so?
Vince is a baby face. What are you talking about? He's a nice man.
You are a WWE guy, Robert.
God damn, pal.
Jeez.
Oh, no one's happier than my Gilmore. By the way, that would have been the best segue into a read, but
we can. I think we had.
Wait. You want to just do it? Just do it. All right. Guys enter the room dick first. Blue Chew isn't just a tablet, it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, longer lasting, like someone gave your downstairs a pep talk at a gym membership. It's the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. This isn't just about performance, it's about legacy. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code RUMOR at checkout, pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew, as always, for sponsoring this episode of Rumor and Innuendo.
More like Bloomer and Innuendo, eh? Hey, let's get excited, Robert. You want to get excited?
You know what? I'm starting to think that...
Hey, Marty. Take that, Brian Last. What do you think of that?
You literally cut me off. I was about to say, I think Brian Last had a point, and then you cut me off with the song. Maybe we could get him instead. Is he available? I don't know what.
Yeah, you just won't see him though, Robert. He'll be blacked out like when you get coffee. Just the whole time.
That might be for the best. I don't know who he is or what he looks like, but I've seen a number of wrestling journalists over the years. Meltzer's an interesting fellow. If you ever have a chance to spend some quality time with Dave Meltzer, don't.
I've interacted with him a couple times. At the events.
Have you ever called up like Walgreens to renew a prescription and you talk to the robot? Same vibe. Same vibe
going on. Hey, what kind of vibe are we gonna get with this Tony Khan? He's making an important announcement tonight, Robert. Do you have any? There are reports. I could give you the potential spoiler.
So I will say, Tony Khan has never teased a big announcement and not delivered. Ever.
Never.
Ever. We're bringing in one of my top 5 all-time favorites, and then it's Christian, whom I love, but Christian. He's on my Mount Rushmore of guys that I like, but
who is on your Mount Rushmore of guys that you like? Then you got a name.
No, that's different. Is it of people that I actually genuinely enjoy working with and dealing with?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, I have to find 4.
4. Yeah, it's a Mount Rushmore, right?
Man. Edge.
Okay.
MJF.
Okay.
Swerve.
Cool.
Cena.
Wow, Cena.
A total professional. I mean, just a gem of a human. A delight.
Notice you didn't mention me though.
These are wrestlers that I've worked with. You've never actually wrestled.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, you've only served in a managerial and broadcast journalist capacity.
Correct. Yes, that's correct. I've never wrestled before. All right. No, I think that's a good Mount Rushmore. Hey, do you want to hear what the potential spoiler is for Tony Khan's announcement, or do you want to make some guesses?
Women's tag titles.
Yeah, that's the potential spoiler.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot! I had no idea.
Don't worry. I told everybody yesterday it was a potential spoiler, so we're good.
Hey guys, two things. Number one, when Tony comes out and so if you're in Pittsburgh and Tony comes out and announces this, is this at the Paint Arena?
The Pete. That's at the Pete where the Panthers play. That's not the PPG.
Oh, I mean the PPG, the one that's sponsored by a paint company.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Guys, when Tony comes out, can you make it seem like a big deal? We don't want to upset him. He's going to go back in his room and be very upset. He's already gotten over the MVP calling him the snowman. I know that MVP says he didn't do it. I trust him. If he did, what a nickname. I love it. Absolute delight.
I thought that was an ongoing thing. I thought people did that already. I didn't need that to be a report. I thought that
By
was
the way,
already...
the second thing.
Uh-huh.
If the announcement of women's tag titles being spoiled here has somehow ruined your Wednesday, you need to reprioritize. Is it the women? I mean, it'd be cool if it was, because it kind of feels like that's a good way to pivot for Tony Storm to have something to do with Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I think that's the plan, because part of the report was too that they've dealt with so many injuries on the women's side of the roster that they've kind of had to delay it. So I think now they're gonna bring it out there. My only qualm is they should have done this a couple years ago at this juncture.
Did you say qualm or quang?
Qualm.
Like
Qualm.
Quang. I didn't realize it's Chris Statlander versus Mina Shirakawa for the AEW women's title.
Yes, that's tonight.
Huge. So Mina Shirakawa continuing to occupy that space of probably deserves a real program, but instead we're just going to put her in a one-off match with the champion.
So she can lose it. Yeah. So that is on tap. Also on tap is a trios match. It's Mark Briscoe, Hologram, and a mystery partner. They're labeled as the conglomeration, though, against Okada, Takeshita, and Hechicero. Robert, who is this mystery partner? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 do not count.
Well, we don't want to spoil anything. We want it to be a ripe surprise.
Yes.
And we can't see, or vitamin C, it's Orange Cassidy. I mean, I give up. I'm sorry, there's too many puns. I can't concentrate.
Hey. That was good.
Yeah, that was a sleeper. That was. Yeah, look, I think if you thought the way they brought Eddie Kingston back was lackluster.
Oh, my goodness.
But I guess we're going to get further seeds of dissension between Takeshita and Okada, which makes sense. Hey, we're following up on something from the pay-per-view. I like it. A little surprised, Mark Briscoe wins this war with MJF. I would have thought that this could lead to something bigger and better, unless the idea is that he's going to go challenge Okada. But if he's the one challenging Okada, why are you bringing Orange Cassidy back, who feels like he would be the guy who's going to go challenge Okada?
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Hologram, who isn't Mascara Dorada, who looked like a huge star at the pay-per-view, but he's a CMLL guy.
Is that what you're talking about with Kyle Fletcher?
Who?
Kyle Fletcher.
I don't know who Kyle Fletcher is.
Oh, okay.
I don't associate with people who lose in the main event.
Okay.
I only associate with guys who lose in the opening match, like John Cena. And I think we have some John Cena news, Tom.
Yeah, we do. I was actually bringing that up when you went to get coffee. And when you went to get Marty. It was John Cena versus AJ Styles.
Throwing you under the bus.
No, sorry, Marty.
Say it to his face.
Marty.
Be Alex Riley.
Marty, I'm sorry. He is adorable, Robert.
He is a good dude. He's a tiny little Labrador Chihuahua, and I love him.
He's a Labrador Chihuahua?
He's a Labrador Chihuahua.
How does that happen?
I'll draw you a diagram.
Okay.
That would have been our Blue Chew.
That would have been the Blue Chew read.
That would have been perfect. But yes, and if you decide that you want a furry pet out there, always adopt.
Yes.
We got him from the local humane society. He's a good dude.
What a gem. He is a gem. Hey, what might be a gem is this gem at Crown Jewel. It's John Cena versus AJ Styles. Did you see that, Robert?
Yep, I saw that John Cena basically is like, hey, don't love how you guys have been booking me. I'm just going to book myself. It'll be me versus AJ. Make it make sense.
Hey, if this is your farewell tour and you're trying to get a good send off, hey, John Cena should take the reins on this. If you're not,
I don't ever want to step on the toes of our friends at Creative at WWE. Some of whom are still there somehow, some way. Ed Koski and what's left of his hair. I'm in no position to talk, but what's left of his hair still there. Love Ed, great dude. Did you see any of NXT last night?
No.
Are you aware of what happened in NXT last night?
Yeah, TNA invaded.
Is there a guy tangentially associated with Total Nonstop Action who could have at some point pontificated, interjected himself at some point in that sort of an invasion situation, and then catapulted to make sense as to why he would want to bring down the biggest icon of the rival company during his tenure in TNA?
Yes, indeed.
E says rather not see Cena against AJ again. They couldn't do one new person like Oba or Joe Hendry. I did see the rumor and innuendo that they're looking to do a John Cena Dominic Mysterio match.
I would love that. I think that should be on tap for him to do. Yeah, I think that would be great. My pitch, Robert, and I think maybe you've heard this before. I want John Cena's last opponent. If WWE has full confidence in the future of one star in particular, I'm thinking Oba Femi. I would make Oba Femi John Cena's last opponent.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I do feel bad. So NXT is literally down here this Saturday.
Wow.
They're at the War Memorial in Fort Lauderdale.
Whoa.
And I completely forgot that someone texted me last night. Like, hey, are you going to No Mercy? And I was like, nope.
Dang. Should be a good one.
I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a show. And, you know, as we talk about NXT so much, you'd think it was Billy and the CW.
That's it, right? Yeah. Do you like this angle? TNA invading, kind of this whole WCW versus NWO, WCW versus WWE kind of thing going on? 2001?
I don't mind it. You know what? It's like I like the blending with NXT and TNA.
Mm-hmm.
It makes for some unique moments. It was great to get to see current Boca Raton Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, that bastard Steve Macklin.
Wow. Yes.
That guy. Notice he's not on my Mount Rushmore.
Wow.
So he's a dastardly heel, evil man.
Evil. What
he did to Ricky Morton at the end of our last show. By the way, that show available now on YouTube.
Is it?
Summer Smash, yes. We got to get that link up at some point. But yeah, they just posted it over the weekend, so you get to see some of the fun that we've been having here in Boca. By the way, they did say if you and Marcus were ever down in South Florida during one of our shows and you want to pop by, love to have you.
I'd love to be there. Hey, I'll have to.
You could even join Matt Raywald on commentary for a match.
I'm game for it.
I could bring two of the great bald commentators in wrestling history together. And you know, he does have a history of working with guys with creepy ass mustaches.
And you know what? We're both thespians, so it worked great.
Thespians, yes. Sorry. Wanted to make sure I heard that word.
Fraternity, my theater fraternity that I was in, co-ed, by the way, the back of our t-shirt said, "We're thespians. Want to watch?" Mm-hmm.
Did you guys yell "Thespis protect us" before every?
No, didn't do that.
There's a great Thespis episode of Sports Night.
Really?
Yes.
I gotta watch the Sports Night thing.
You really got to watch Sports Night.
And that thing you do.
Yes. This is what we're here for, guys. We're educating the audience. You didn't tune in for wrestling stuff. Wrestling is great and lovely and whatever. But yes, Sorkin led late 90s television shows, late 90s, early 2000s. Because Sports Night was 99, West Wing was 2000. And mid 90s cinematic classics like that thing you did.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I do like that Wrestling Old Head says that he's going to taking a trip to Boca to see his father-in-law, and he'll try to time it with the BRCW show. Wouldn't you know? Our next BRCW show, because I have a meeting about it, is going to be Sunday, November 2nd. Ricky Morton versus Kerry Morton.
Father versus son.
Father versus son. Bull James, formerly of NXT, challenging Steve Macklin for the BRCW World Heavyweight title.
Ooh.
And our tag team champions, Stallion Rogers and Matt Riddle, the Wild Stallions, will be defending against Cesar Bononi and Noah Kakoa. By the way, Cesar Bononi, not a short man.
No, he's very tall.
He is extremely tall.
Mm-hmm. He's got a great mustache too.
Got a great mustache, very tall. Another one where I'm just like, guys, AEW, like, what do we do? There's another. I might get in trouble. I'm okay with that. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag here. The Rumor and Innuendo exclusive, assuming that all the pieces. It looks like at the November show, we're going to have the return of the Righteous at BRCW.
Ooh,
you want to talk about two guys who are really friggin' entertaining.
Yes.
And really, really good. And I'm like, how are you not making money with them? It's the same. I had the same thought about the Gates Vagging.
Mm-hmm.
When I met and saw those guys, I'm like, you guys look like friggin' massive stars. And you're like on Ring of Honor doing opening match stuff. Like, why are they not using you more? Thrilled they're doing that. The Righteous, another duo who I would not be mad if they wound up somewhere.
Oh, yeah. The Righteous are good stuff. I know they've aligned on the indie scene with Karrion Kross or Killer Kross.
There's a comment here from Wrestling Old that I do want to address for a moment.
Sure.
So I'll try to go. However, so many questions specific about how it is to work with Matt Riddle. So there's been all that rigmarole and nonsense and hooey going on with Matt Riddle. Riddle, much like Randall Keith Orton, a guy who, when I worked with previously, didn't have the happiest, warm, fuzzy feelings. When I worked with Randy when he was younger in 2005, oil and water. Now, we're great. Like, good dude, think the world of him. Riddle, when I first worked with him at a company whose name we're not going to say, wasn't the most bullish guy on him. The guy that I deal with now, an absolute pleasure. Genuinely, just a total pro, so open to ideas, so fun to riff on and do pre-tapes and promos with. The in-ring quality of what he does doesn't matter, where he is on the card, who the opponent is, whatever it is. Dude just absolutely over delivers, and it's a matter of when, not if, that he'll wind up on a major stage. Not that our BRCW events are not a major stage. Not that Rumor and Innuendo is not a major stage to be on. You can catch us every Monday through Friday at noon Eastern. Don, what kind of platforms are you on? How many?
Oh, we're on six different platforms.
God damn it, dude! We're a plethora of platforms.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
Yeah, a plethora. We've been doing this every day for almost 2 years. I'm begging. You can get us on a plethora of platforms, including the WW Creative _ISH X account, the @Dominic D'Angelo X account, the @SC Scoops X account, and on YouTube on Rumor and Innuendo and ad-free shows. So on behalf of the Brian Last of the Rumor and Innuendo universe, I'm kidding. He's Dominic First. Hey, I'm Dominic First, Dominic D'Angelo. I'm Robert Carpos. Best of luck in your future endeavors.
Shout out to Bag and Sag and Berry, everybody.